And speaking of people whose prayers or parents' prayers were not answered for a long time, we have Muthoni Drama Queen, aka MDQ. If you do not know who I'm speaking about, she's done the song Mikono Kwenye Hewa. Mikono Kwenye Hewa, Mikono Kwenye Hewa. It was just a banger. She's done many other songs. In fact, I think she's the one who has done most of the Blankets and Wine events. She did a few other events. Like Blankets and Wine is one of the biggest ones because it's become successful now. And she's told us the stories about how did she tell us or did I overhear that conversation somewhere?
Oh, no. This is usually the problem.
That's the
because
problem.
Sometimes you're privy to information
that is not public. I'm not sure about that story, so I'm going to put a pin on that statement I was just about to unleash upon y'all. Anyway, I think she's done a big work when it comes to Blankets and Wine, and she is well deserving of it. Like, she started this event a long time ago. Competitors tried to come up with their own concepts of the same show, but then they failed. The competitors are the ones that I'm probably not going to mention here because I might need a job one day and I don't want to ban the photo. Anyway, MDQ has been major, but her parents have always been like a little bit like, oh, because they're like, girl, what is this? We put you through school, not just any school, group of schools, University of Kenya, you know, USIU. She went and studied international relations and she was supposed to be a diplomat, right? And then they're just like, girl, what are you doing with this degree? Like, what are you doing? In fact, they would joke around. The mom apparently would joke around and say things like, for years, according to her, she said, for years, my mom actually told her friends that I was unemployed. We are just waiting for the Lord to give her a job, and we're trusting in God. It's how bad.
Shady.
The mom was just like, nah, music is not a career. That's not a job. But we are praying for the Lord to come through and do this for you. However, she says that in a different turn of events, she had a 3 EP track, she released a 3 EP track list for her music, and basically it was one of those, like, it was sampling a little bit of Costerian vibes, you know, it was giving a little bit.
It's what she's released actually this year.
Yes, it's giving a little je ne sais quoi of like, tarabu. And honestly, I haven't heard the EPs, the 3-song EP. Haven't heard it, but I can only imagine MDQ with that voice of hers doing tarabu music. That would be really cool. Anyway, she says that she got inspiration from pop and she's really been interested in doing like kind of pop music towards that area. Giving the Swahili twist to it is what is the je ne sais quoi of that whole EP. However, I'm seeing her saying something about switching up careers, and I don't know why I'm missing that whole story. Like, how and when did she switch careers, Turi?
So you've been taken to school. Your parents have paid for this
expensive
university,
yes,
and she is studying international relations. That is not small money. They are dropping money.
It's a bag.
And then she graduates, and you know, there your parents have expectations. Oh, my daughter, the diplomat, she's going to be doing diplomatic work. I can see you working with the UN and international organizations, only for you to switch up and say, actually, I want to do music, I want to dance, I want to rap, I want to do all this kind of things. And to her parents, they really could not understand, or rather just put these two things together. It just didn't make sense for them, because why not just use the degree?
The dad apparently was into it.
Yes, the dad was cool, was okay with it, but the mom, she was furious.
She was over it.
I have this vision for you to become a corporate buddy. You know, you in a suit, in a diplomatic manner, going from country to country, and here you are using the sweat and blood and the sacrifices that were done for you to do something we do not deem as serious. And to be honest, especially in Kenya, telling your parents that you want to venture into music is probably not the best idea, because
it really isn't.
We're like, how many musicians have we seen struggling?
How many successful millionaire musicians do we know? You
know, and most musicians, especially in Kenya, only make their money through like brand endorsements and so forth, and performing at clubs and events. So there's really not much, you know,
there's not much data to like actually confidently guide someone into the career.
It's a bit scary.
It is really scary. And I think another thing that was very interesting for me was the fact that even when artists are big, even when people have big names like Willis Raburu, it's still, people still feel the need to take advantage of them. Like, you've seen Bazoo had been used by Airtel Kenya as an ad for a tariff they were giving. Like, I don't know, it was a system,
Bundles.
like one of these
Plans.
bundle plans that they give, and so they ended up using this Bazoo as one of those titles. And of course, they didn't pay him, they didn't give him any endorsements, like nothing came from them. And of course, he started to pursue them in the form of a suit. Ultimately, he won. Recently, we just heard, I think as early as yesterday, 6.5 million Kenyan shillings, which is a huge payday.
Settlement, yeah.
However, still, so I think to add on to what you were saying, it's kind of scary for any parent to see that even big titles like Willis Raburu would be taken advantage of. So who are you? Like, you are this new nobody, no one knows you, you're like Kuchini. How are they going to recognize you? How are they not going to take advantage of you? How are you going to make money? Will it take you a year, 10 years for you to start making money? And not everyone is successful. Will you just like miss your mark, like many artists who maybe you were singing R&B and then the R&B bug just like ended, now we're in gengetone? Like, are you gonna miss that bag simply because you were either too early or too late? It's a very complicated industry, the music industry. So I think, yeah, any advice from any parent would be pursue your degree first, then continue on with the music.
True.
Like, your talent will not go away. That's the thing. Talent never goes away. Skills may depreciate, but talent never goes away. So I think I completely see where they were coming from. But look at her now, running the game. She is literally running this industry. Woo, crazy.